Hello children, welcome back to our session. It's been a long time since I posted a video. Yes, so today I am here with another very nice poem. Unit 1, be reading, and the name of the poem is The Town Child and the Country Child. What is the previous topic what we have learned? The town mouse and the country mouse. So when we dealt that topic, you all got an understanding what is the meaning of town and what is the meaning of country. The same thing applies here, the town child and the country child. The town child means the child who lives in town or city, and the country child means the city who the child who belongs to village, child with village background, child with city background, or they are living there in city. Here this child is living in village. So this is a poem. Okay, in this poem we have 6 words for which you don't understand the meaning. Of course, some of these words meanings are given in our textbook, but few words you need to look into dictionary to get correct meaning. So here is the list of those 6 words with the meaning presented on the board. The very first one is feet. The place where you find this word feet means people who walk in streets. Those people who walk in streets, that is called feet. You know, words in English, the meaning of those words vary from place to place. The same word if I use for one situation, the meaning will be different, and the same word if I use it for another situation, the meaning varies. So depending on the situation, we should understand what could it be. Okay, coming to this topic, feet means people who walk in streets. And what is the next one? Trams. Trams, an electric vehicle that transports people in cities. See, electric vehicle, not that vehicle which will be filled with fuel. It is an electric vehicle. Electric vehicle that transports people in cities, means people who live in cities, they use these electric vehicle as their mode of transport to move from one place to another place. What is that called? That is called trams. Okay. Meadows, the third one. Meadows means grasslands. Okay. The next one, lambs, sheep. I think you all are aware of this word. Lambs means sheep. Next word is woods, an area of land smaller than a forest that is covered with growing trees. It is not a forest, it is smaller than a forest, but there we find the place covered with growing trees. The trees are growing in that stage that area is. Castles. Castles means large buildings. We see these castles in cartoons mostly. Yes. So castles means large buildings. So why did I give meanings to these words before explaining the topic? Because whenever we deal with the topic poems, there you find difficult vocabulary. Unless and until you understand the meaning of those words, you can't remember the gist of that poem. So first of all, you should remember the meanings of all these 6 words, memorize these word meanings, and then if you read this poem, you will understand it by yourself. You need not even watch this complete video. That comfortable you feel in understanding this poem. So my suggestion is, whenever you go for an understanding of poem, first underline all the difficult words, try getting meanings for those. Write there on above the word the meanings with pencil. Then you start reading. Your journey of understanding poem will be very, very easy. So let's quickly enter into the topic, the town child. So here in this picture you can see here a child with a school bag, Okay, neatly dressed up, combed his hair. Look at his hair, how nice his haircut is. It is not long. Is your hair in this way? Is your hair properly cut? Yes, if it is not properly cut, you have to dress up properly. So here the town child is here in town. If you see here, you can see these big apartments, you can see here trams, you can also see these cars, vehicles, roads, flyovers. Yes, so here you can also see these three circles. Means he is imagining in his imagination. What is he thinking? What is he visualizing in his imagination? Trees, mountains, hills, complete greenery. You can also see these sheep or lambs. Yes, and also you can, if you keenly observe, you can see these huts, small huts. Yes, you will already have textbooks in your hand. So, come to page number 16. If you see page number 16, you will get all these pictures. Okay, so this boy is a town child and he is imagining how countryside will be. So let's read the stanzas. First stanza, I live in the town in a street. Who lives in the town in a street? This boy lives in the town in a street. It is crowded with traffic and feet. It is crowded with traffic and feet. Feet means what? People who walk in streets. So how are the roads there? Roads are completely packed with vehicles and with feet. Feet means people who walk in street, completely crowded areas. It is crowded with traffic and feet. There are buses and motors and trams. There are buses, there are motors, and also there are trams on the road. I wish there were meadows and lambs. What is his wish? His wish is, instead of these buses, cars, motors and trams, I wish there would be meadows and lambs. Meadows means grasslands, completely covered with grass, and lambs means sheep. What is he? Where is he from? I means here town child. I live in the town in a street. It is crowded with traffic and feet. There are buses and motors and trams. I wish there were meadows and lambs. I hope I am clear with the first stanza. Let me move on to the second one. The houses all wait in a row. How will our houses be in our colonies? They'll be in a line, like how we stand during our assembly, morning assembly, in a line. So the same way this child is comparing, since this child is a school going boy, he is telling that the houses all wait in a row, as if we are waiting in a queue. The same way the houses wait in a line, in a row. There is smoke everywhere that I go. He tells that there is smoke everywhere that I go. Why? Because there is everywhere traffic, either buses or motors or trams. So everywhere, wherever he goes, there is smoke. I don't like the noises I hear. Obviously, if there is traffic, definitely there will be horn sounds. Yes, always whenever we travel for a longer time, what happens, we feel so tired. Tiredness is not just because we sat in the car or bus and traveled. Tiredness is because of that excess carbon dioxide, exposure of our body to excess carbon dioxide. Smoke is nothing but carbon dioxide. Yes, so our body can't get adjusted with excess amount of carbon dioxide. That's why our head starts aching. Okay, and we feel like sleeping. Fine. So what he tells? I don't like the noises I hear. I wish there were woods very near. Woods means an area of land smaller than a forest that is covered with growing trees. Okay, so what is he thinking? I wish there were grasslands nearby instead of all this pollution, noise, what I hear, horrible, and the traffic. I want to get rid of this traffic. That is what he feels. Let us recap the second stanza. The houses all wait in a row. There is smoke everywhere that I go. I don't like the noises I hear. I wish there were woods very near. Okay, so let us quickly enter into the third stanza, or the last stanza of this poem, The Town Child. There is only one thing that I love. Even in cities he likes something, it seems. What is that? And that is the sky far above. What is the only thing that he likes there? That is sky which is far above. There is plenty of room in the blue for castles of clouds and me too. So what is he telling? There is plenty of room. Room means space or place. Sorry, I did not add this seventh word. Room means space or place. Okay, so what is he telling? There is only one thing that I love, and that is the sky which is far above. There is plenty of room means there is plenty of place, there plenty of space in the blue for castles of cloud. Castles means large buildings. Castles of cloud means those large buildings of clouds. He is comparing those clouds with castles. For castles of clouds and me too. Okay, so this poem is written by Aaron Thompson. Okay, there is no more details given about the poet. That's all about the poem, The Town Child. So here what did we understand, children? Here is a small school going child of your age probably, and he is fed up with this town. Lifestyle of town, busy roads, traffic, those lights, noise, smoke, these pollutions, okay, and he wants peace of mind, like he wants to live in villages. He likes countryside. So even in the earlier topic, the town mouse, in the earlier topic, town mouse visited country mouse but did not like that, came back. And the same way the country mouse visited town mouse, did not like, came back. And what is this topic? The town child imagines countryside and he feels that countryside life is better than the life what we deal in cities. So what should we understand? Do you think that this child will be happy if we ask him stay in countryside? Definitely no, because he will have power fluctuations problems, or he will not have mineral water there, he will not have all that snacks what is available here in the cities, he will not have that luxury lifestyle varies. For 2 days or 3 days or max to max for a month, life will be okay if we go outside our comfort zones, but again we have to come back to our place. So that is what here the town child he imagines, because he is a small child, he does not know what it is. So he feels that countryside is better to live. That's all about the topic. So in the next session we will be dealing with country child, means the child who is from village. I think by looking at the picture itself you can guess what could it be. It will be quite similar to the topic what I have dealt now. This country child will imagine town lifestyle, he likes that. Like in Telugu we have a saying, Durapu kondalu nunupu, means what we have here we are not satisfied with that. What we don't have we will be craving for that. Yes, but the one who lives with whatever the things are there within our permit, if he feels happy with that, well and good, life will be happy. Otherwise always looking for something which is not available to us. So that's all for today. Let's catch up in the next video with the country child topic. So I want you all to quickly recall all these 7 words with word meanings and read the poem again and write your understanding in a paragraph. That's all children. Let's catch up in the next video. Thank you.